What is up, you guys? It's Caroline. So today I figured I would just do, sorry, I'm spinning, but I wanted to do a video where I showed my whole makeup collection. So this isn't going to include like brushes or anything. It's just be like makeup and stuff like that. So yeah, let's just get into it. Okay, so the first thing we have is primers, and I have quite a few. I don't know why. It's like primers and setting sprays. The lighting's like really bad. That's worse. You know what? We'll just leave that light over there. I did my eye makeup today, and it's very dark, but I kind of like it. Like, you can't really tell because the lighting is super shitty, but like, it's actually, I don't know. It looks really, really dark on camera, but it's, I don't know if this will help, but like, I don't know. I really like it. Yeah, I don't know. You can't really see it, but anyways, so the first thing I have is the Pixi Rose Glow Mist. It's okay. I don't really use it that often, but a lot of it's missing. I think I spilled it. I was like using it to wet a beauty blender because I was literally too lazy to get up and go to the sink. So I think I like dumped it out on my beauty blender. Like, it was a while ago, but like there's nothing in it anymore. It's like half full. Next thing I have, if we continue with sprays, is the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Yeah, that's what it says. I ran out of this. I got it in like a little holiday pack where it was like an eyeshadow palette, a mini Better Than Sex mascara, and then it came with this. So, I don't know. It's mini. A lot of my stuff is miniature, by the way, because I'm cheap as hell. But yeah, so that's that. And then the next thing I have is the Urban Decay. This says to slick, but I think it's the all-nighter setting spray. That's why I bought it. It's the mini version as well. Next, moving on to one more spray. It's little. I actually have two of these, but it's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea 4-in-1 Setting Mist. It smells good. Like, I really, really like the smell, but it like irritates my skin because I have very, very sensitive skin. This lighting is bothering me. I don't know, that didn't really make a difference, but I think I might just leave it. So, I actually have two of these because this came in like a little thing that I bought like in the line at Sephora where it had like the under eye mask and something else that was like skincare related. I don't know. I'm spinning so much. But yeah, I have two of these because the other one came in a little like beauty insider thing that I got from Sephora. And then next up is like primers that aren't spray. I don't know how to talk. So I have the e.l.f. Mineral Infused Face Primer. It's very greasy. Not the biggest fan of it. And then next, I don't use this one that often. I know it's almost like empty, but I don't know. It's fine, but like it's not very pore filling, which is my main problem. And this is the Hangover RX from Too Faced. It smells amazing. And then the next thing I have is also from Too Faced, and it is the Primed and Peachy Primer. I love this. It is my go-to. This is the second bottle I've gone through. I really like it. And then I have the Milk Makeup. What is this? It's like the, it's not really a primer. It's like a depuffing stick. I think it's like the water stick. I don't know. It's not as cooling as you'd think, but like it does work to depuff. And then the last, And then the last primer I have is the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is the miniature version because I'm not about to drop $50 on something that expires in 6 months. So this is the mini one, and it is $20, and as you can see, I've already made a dent in it. I got it yesterday, but it seems really nice. It definitely filled in my pores better than like the Primed and Peachy Primer, but just because of how expensive it is, I'm not going to use it if I'm just messing around with makeup. Like, I tried it out today just messing around with makeup, but definitely not something I'm just going to waste messing around. I'm going to use it if I'm actually wearing makeup because it is too expensive to not. Yeah. So the next thing I have like my drawers. That's what my camera is sitting on top of. But the next thing I have is foundation, and I have the Do You foundation from Too Faced. It is the best smelling thing ever. It smells so good. It smells like watermelon, and I really like that scent. So recommend. Actually, it's not the best formula, but then again, I have 3 foundations. Like, I just dropped it. Like, it's nice. My only complaint about Too Faced is that they do not make a foundation shade that matches me. I have tried every single foundation You know, I've tested out in Sephora and stuff, and they all have like the same shades, and they don't sell a shade that works for me. This one is too yellow, but then the next one up is like, so it's like too yellow and too dark. And then the next one up is like way too light. Like, Too Faced, do better. Sorry, but do better. Love their eyeshadow palettes though. So the next thing I have is the Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation from Maybelline. It's fine. It's almost empty. And then the next thing I have is, it's a mess. It's a total mess. It is the True Match from L'Oreal. It's kind of nice. It's more full coverage than the Fit Me one, for sure. This is a really awkward angle. I'm sorry. And then the next, these aren't like full foundations, but it's like the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation, like, testers. They're all way too dark for me. We love that. But I also don't like how the testers are only like white shades. They need to do better, honestly. And then the next thing I have is concealers. I have 5 concealers. I have 2 of the ColourPop ones. They're very good. I have the shades Light 12 and Light 10. This one is like very pink, and it's like almost too dark as like an under eye highlighter. It bothers me when there's like that problem. You don't even see. The thing is, these separate so much, and like this happens, and I don't like that. It's just not aesthetically pleasing, you know? But these are really, really nice, and they're only $6, so like that's why I have 2. And then the next I have is the Maybelline Fit Me one. I think it's the Fit Me. I don't know. It just says Maybelline. It's pretty old. It's like rubbing off. I don't use this much, except as like an eyeshadow primer or something, because it is not full coverage or my shade. So yeah, that's fun. And then the last 2 I have is the Tarte Shape Tape, which I personally don't like. It creases on me, but then again, everything creases on me. And it's just, I don't know, it just makes my skin look so like powdery and gross. I don't know why, but I don't love it, even though it's like very popular. The one I do like though is the Kat Von D Lock-It. I think it's a very, very, very good concealer. Would recommend. Okay, next I have setting powders, and I don't really like a lot of the ones I have. So this is the e.l.f. finishing powder, and it's supposed to be sheer tint. This stuff, I tried it out, and it was not sheer at all. It was all tint. It is so, like, foundation-y. I don't know, but sorry about that. It just made my makeup look super duper dark. Also, I'm sorry for, like, all the redness underneath my eyes. I didn't feel like putting concealer everywhere. I do have, what the frick is on my, I got the, like, foundation on my face from the Tarte thing. That's fine. Okay, well, anyway, moving back to setting powder, I have the Maybelline Fit Me, what's it called? It is a pressed powder, that's what it is. It's pressed, and it's like translucent. And then there's hair in this one. But this is the Maybelline Fit Me loose powder. I can't think of words. Yeah, I do like that one. And then I have the miniature version of the Laura Mercier one. I've gone through 2 of these. This one's almost empty, so I'm saving it for if I'm wearing like under eye makeup or something, so that, you know, because it's really good. Also, the bags, they're there. They're very real. So yeah, I keep all of that in like the first little drawer of my makeup thing. I'm doing this because I'm like trying to organize my makeup. So I'm going to go put all of that back in the drawer, and then I'll show you guys. I probably should have shown you what it looked like before, but I'll show you what it looks like after it's organized, and then I will move on to the next drawer. So
Here's
I'll be right
the drawer all organized. Back here I have the setting powders, concealers, foundations, and those are little like sample size foundations, and then all my primers. So is a mess. This is what it looks like right now. This is where I keep my bronzers, highlighter, and single blush. So I'll pull all this out.
Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is bronzers. Also, I'm looking at this drawer right now, and it literally is like white. There's so much powder all over it. I really need to like wipe all this down. It is so messy. But anyway, bronzers. So the first bronzer I have is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I love this stuff so much. It smells so good. And it's like a really good shade for me because it's not too dark. And it's also the miniature version because it was only $15 for this as opposed to like $30 or however much the other one cost. And I don't wear makeup out in public, so I don't think I need anything too big. The next one I have is it's so tiny. It's the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. It broke, so I had to like try and put it back in the pan. Also, the pan fell out, So that's really fun. I got this in like a, it's a little benefit, like, Beauty Insider rewards, like the point thing that you can get. It was like 500 points for a few things. It was actually a very nice little box of benefit stuff. I liked it. And then the next thing I have is miniature, believe it or not. This came in like a pack from Too Faced that came with like a makeup bag, this, something I'm going to show you in just a minute, and then a lipstick. But yeah, it's like a nice shade, but also it's so tiny that like it's really hard to get pigment off. But it's really, really adorable, and I feel like it'd be great for travel. But honestly, if I'm going to wear like bronzer, I'm going to use this. Like, it's just so much better, and this is really, really shimmery. Because there's like a highlighter and a bronzer, but it's mostly a bronzer. But it's a little too shimmery for my taste. Next up, I have this Mayella, I want to say is how it's pronounced. It is the most gorgeous bronzer ever. It comes with, it's like bronzing shades, like a highlighter and then like blushes and stuff. And it makes the most gorgeous color. I don't know how much this was because I got it in an Ipsy bag. Honestly, guys, the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus, it says you don't actually get a bag, but it's like a box. You get like 5 full-size items, and honestly, it's such an amazing deal. It was $25 per month, and I think I ended up getting like $170-something worth of makeup in it, so would recommend. It's such a better deal than the like $10 a month one, but like, you know, it's either way. They're both great deals. I have a new one coming in a few days, and I'm very, very excited. It should come on the 9th. And it has some really great stuff in it. I think I'm getting a Huda Beauty Obsessions palette. And I'm really, really excited. I've been wanting to try those, but like, they're $30. So, yeah. Anyways, the next thing I have is actually a bronzer highlighting palette. And it's from Maybelline. I hate this. Would not recommend. Yeah. And then the last sort of like bronzing contour thing I have is this really, really tiny, like it's the Benefit Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. And it's only $10 for like this tiny little thing, and it's so cute. But I'm aware this isn't my shade, by the way, because I'm not using it as a foundation. You know how people use like the liquid, not liquid, they'll use like concealers and stuff or foundation for contour. I just thought this would be a nice thing to use. It's so tiny, so like if I haven't actually really tested it out because it came like yesterday. But if I do like this as a contour, I'm going on a cruise, and I do want to wear like a full face of makeup at least one day on the cruise. So if I like this, I will be using it because look how tiny it is. Yeah. But next up we have blush, and I have one blush, and it is, well, there's a palette that I have that has 2 blushes in it, but like I'm not going to keep that in my like drawer because it's a huge palette. But yeah, this also broke, so I had to do the same thing I did with the Hoola bronzer. It's very sheer, and I don't really love it. So it was better before it broke, but I tapped on it so hard that it broke. So yeah, the next thing I have is highlighters. I have a lot of highlighters. So I'll go into single ones first. No, I'll do liquid and then singles and then like the palettes. So the first thing I have is this So Susan Cosmetics Dream Maker Light Shifting Highlighting Cream. It's really, really gorgeous. I got this in an Ipsy bag, not like the plus one, but just like the normal one. I like it. It's nice. And then the next one I have is also from an Ipsy bag, and it is the Mary Dew Minizer from The Balm. I don't know, it's pretty, but like it's just so tiny, and I don't know, it doesn't blend super well. And then this one's, I don't know if it's a highlighter. Like I think you're supposed to mostly put it on like before foundation for like sparkle and stuff. But it is the Fresh Squeeze drops from Too Faced, and it came with like this thing. It's such a tiny, cute little bottle. Honestly, the only reason I'm so dumb. So I really, really wanted this, but it was like $32, I think. So I didn't want to like splurge on it. So my dumbass was like, let me buy a tiny little bottle of it with 4 things I will never use. So I bought this and a lipstick, which I don't particularly like, and then I like this, but I ran out of it, like almost, like all the glitter, where is it? It's stuck to like one side. You can't see because of the lighting, but all the glitter is like stuck to the bottle. But I'm so dumb, and I just decided to like spend $30 on that instead of just an extra $2 on the bigger bottle. So I'm dumb. what's new? And then the next thing I have is the e.l.f. Jelly Highlighter. And like, I don't know, I think it's the shade like Bubbly or something, but like, look at it go. I don't know, it's kind of cool. It blends terribly, but like, it's fun to look at it. It was really cheap, so like, I don't know. I can use it as like inner corner highlight or like eyeshadow, so it works. And then the next thing I have is the What's Up highlighter from Benefit, and this came with the like Hoola bronzer, and I think the rest of the stuff is eye stuff, so you'll see it later. It also came with a poreless primer, but I gave that to my mom because I stole hers and used it all, so I gave it to her. It was like really, really tiny. It was so cute. But this is like very, very subtle, I guess. I can't figure out this lighting. This lighting is terrible. I'm so sorry. I think that's better, honestly. But yeah, it's really very sheer, and like it's kind of hard to get stuff out. I think it's mostly like a liquid highlighter, but like, I don't know. It doesn't look like a highlighter to me, honestly. Okay, so like, you know how if you look at a light for too long, you get like those like dots and stuff in your eyes? I don't know if it's just me, but I thought I was like going blind when I was little because I used to see it. Unrelated, I was like staring at this light, trying to like figure out what to do with it. I like can't see anything right now. But back to highlighters. The next one I have is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter in the shade Molten Rose Gold. I don't know, it's really, really pretty, but also pretty powdery. But 10 out of 10 would use. The next thing I have is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter. This is called Rose Gold, and it is so gorgeous. Let me just show you. But like, also, I'm very, very fair, and it's so dark. Like here, let me get that other light back. It's so dark. Okay, that actually looks really pretty with better lighting now. It's very, very dark, and it's hard to make it subtle because it's so creamy. So I can't really use it because I'm very, very light and it's very, very dark. But anyway, moving on. The next thing I have is the ColourPop highlighter in this shade Flexitarian, I think. I don't know. It's gorgeous, and it's like a really cool consistency. It's almost like the butter highlighter, but like, this lighting is so bad, but it is gorgeous. Really, really like it. Just hard to use with a brush. So now moving on to highlighting palettes. So the first one I have is the Morphe highlighting palette, and it's very messy. And it's very gorgeous. It comes with 8 shades. Some of them are very sheer though, like not gonna lie. Like some of them don't even look like highlighters. They just look like sheer powder. So I don't know how I feel about this. I got it like over the weekend, and it's now like Thursday. I haven't really played around with it that much because I haven't had much free time other than today because I stayed home sick. But I feel better now, if you couldn't tell. But I don't know. It's so gorgeous, and I like how it has shade names and stuff, even though I don't really care, but I do like it. But it's really pretty. I just haven't gotten a chance to play around with it on my face too much. So let's just move on to the next one. The next one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow Kit. The packaging is so gorgeous, but like they're so powdery. Do you see how messy that is? And it looks really powdery on your skin too, but they're honestly really, really gorgeous. I really kind of dug into them. Like I've used a lot. This was like my first highlighting palette, and I really enjoy it. The next one is my favorite, and go figure, it's from Fenty Beauty because they make amazing highlighters. So this is the last highlighting thing I have, but like this packaging is just so freaking gorgeous. And then like, oh, it's so pretty. I got this yesterday. I did like a big Sephora online thing. I ordered a bunch of stuff online from Sephora. I don't know why I started saying it like that. What's going on? I think I'm having an allergic reaction. That's so weird. But anyway, this thing is absolutely gorgeous, and like these are a little bit out there for highlighting, I think, but like I was playing around with this new palette I got that has like orangey shades in it, and this is really, really pretty as like an inner, or as like a all over the lid shimmer. Really, really like this palette. It's so, so gorgeous. Like everything about it is just amazing, and I love it so much. Yeah, but now I'm gonna organize the drawer, and then I will show it to you guys, and then we'll move on to the last few
all
things.
Organized. I have my blush right here on top of the bronzers, and then this is all bronzers. And then liquid highlights, and then all the other highlights. And the butter like highlighter is back here because it's like, it doesn't work for me. But then I have everything on top of the Morphe palette because I'm not reaching for it as much as like this one. So if I need to get to it, I can, but like this one's just so much more accessible. And then this one's also really accessible. So I think the last drawer before I move on to eyeshadow palettes is like lips and eyes. And it's a mess. Like I had it organized, but now it's not organized. And I just have like makeup removing wipes in here because they don't take up the whole drawer and I need that to be accessible. But, like it is such a mess. Also like, what? So I'm gonna take this out and show it to you guys and then
Okay, so I just cleaned out the drawer and I don't even know why, but there's literally like so much dog fur in this drawer. Like, oh my god. Also, it's covered in like powder because this is where he's like, okay, that's a lot of dog hair. What the heck? I don't even know why that has so much dog hair in it, but it does. I really need to clean these. Maybe I should do that. Okay, but anyway, so the first thing I'm going to show you from this drawer is eyeliner. So I have this Rimmel like pomade. I'm spinning pomade eyeliner, and it's really bad. I should honestly throw it away because like it's really bad, and it gets really stiff, so it's so hard to use. So I tried spraying it, and it's just nasty. Like there's so much stuff in there. You know what? I'm actually just gonna throw this away. Don't need it. The next thing I have, I might also throw away because I really don't like it, and it's almost gone anyways, just because I like play around with it. Don't know why. I don't like it though. It is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. I feel like I would like it if it wasn't white, but I just hate, like, it comes with like no product. Like, also it's such a mess. Like, I don't actually use it for makeup, like normal makeup. Like if I'm playing around and like just drawing on my face and stuff and doing like art on my face, I'll use it. But honestly, I may as well just throw this thing away because there's like nothing left. It's not even worth it. There we go, in the trash can. I guess this is also a declutter video of like 2 products because that's all I'm throwing away most likely. And the next thing I have is my absolutely favorite eyeliner, and I have the miniature version, and I think I'm going to go out as soon as I get paid and buy the big version because it's so good, and it is the Benefit Roller Lash. It's so good. It has such a fine tip. I don't know. It's so pigmented and beautiful, and it's almost gone, I think. And it's a relatively new product, like just out in the market. Like it's a relatively new, and I 100% would recommend. Next one I have, I also kind of like, but like it's not my favorite. It is the Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner, and it's good. It's really good. It's just kind of messy, and it dries. It takes a little while to dry down, but I would recommend it if you're like patient, which I'm not. So like I wouldn't recommend it for someone like me, but if you're patient, I would recommend it. And then the next one I have is the Maybelline Master Precise eyeliner. It's kind of good, but it's also really old. So like it's kind of dried up. Let me see if I can just, yeah, it's pretty dried up. Also, it's not a very thin tip. I don't know if you can tell. Oh my god, I'm one of those people. But like it's not very thin. Like if I compare it to the Benefit one, like it's just not that thin. I don't know. I don't like it that much, but it was the only one I had for a while, so like it's not bad. It's just not good. Like it just doesn't personally work for me, but if you like a thicker, it's not even that thick. I'm just so messy that like I need something real thin. So it doesn't work great for me, but if you really like thicker like eyeliners, would recommend. The next thing I have 2 shades. I have a gray which looks black and a black which also looks black, but this one's gray. And it is the L'Oreal one. Super slim. It's very nice. It's very thin. It's really good. I would recommend it. They're very nice eyeliners. Next thing I have is mascara. So I have a good amount of mascara. But the first one I have, I have a few sample sizes. This came in the Benefit thing with like the highlighter and the bronzer. And it is the Real Mascara. I haven't played around with this one that much, but when I have used it, I did enjoy it. It's pretty good. Probably wouldn't buy the full size one though. The next one I have is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume Mascara. It's really good. It was like the first mascara I got. I didn't get into makeup that long ago, so it's not expired. I promise. Like, it's not. It actually might be. It might be like just now hitting 6 months, so it's just when it expires. I may need to throw this away sooner than later. I got it at the beginning of this year, and we're like 7 months in. I need to throw this shit away. But you know what? It's fine. I'll just keep it for now. Once we hit like 10 months, maybe. The next one I have, when does this one expire? I got this one at the same time. This doesn't have when it expires. It doesn't have that little jar. That's not good. But this is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear. It's a very subtle mascara. Okay, I was reading a text, sorry. But it's a very subtle mascara, but it's really nice if you want a subtle mascara. I think it works great for like your lower lashes, but like look at how thick this is. I don't know. I like a wand that's like thin and then has longer bristles. That just works for me, but I don't love that. The next one I have 2 sample ones from like Ulta. This is so flippin' old. Yeah, this definitely needs to be thrown away. This thing's like 3 years old. That's not even mascara anymore. Like look, stuff falls out. Oh, that's so dried up. Oh my god. This is going in the garbage. This shouldn't be there. It should not be used on eyes because it literally wouldn't even work. But yeah, that's not good. I don't know how long I've had that. But the next one is the Lancome Monsieur, I can't pronounce French, which is probably what it is. I don't know. Lancome sounds French. But it's pretty good. Like, I just got it. It's a sample from Ulta. They gave it to me for, like, my birthday month thing. My birthday is in, like, November, and it's March. So that's interesting. Don't know why, but, I mean, hey, I'll take it. I don't know. It's not that great, but it's not bad. But, like, it definitely gives more volume, but it doesn't make them longer. But it's very good for, like, volumizing, which I just like to make mine longer. I don't really care how, like, voluminous they are, if that's a word. But, I mean, I guess whatever works for you. And then the next 2 I have are sample sizes, and I love them both so much. So this is the Roller Lash from Benefit, my all-time favorite mascara. And then the next one is the Better Than Sex from Too Faced. Really, really like it. It's probably like my second favorite one. And then the last one I have is actually full size and not from the drugstore. Oh my god, what a turn of events. This is the Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. It's a very, very good mascara. But it's impossible to get off, and I've been looking for that like melt off thing, but I haven't been able to find it in store, and then I forgot to order it online when I did like a big like Sephora online like shopping thing. So I probably should have bought that, but I just totally forgot. But like the packaging on this is so cute with like all the water droplets. It's very textured, and I actually think that makes it way easier to, my phone's about to die, but I think it makes it way easier to apply it. I need to find a charger. There's one out there. I'll do it in a minute. But I'm a mess, sorry. Now moving on to brow products. Yeah, let's move, actually wait, let's not move on to brow products. I have this set of 4 false lashes. They're very long, and I like them. I've been reusing them and not actually using lash glue because I didn't buy lash glue because I just assumed it came with it. So like I haven't even worn them out, so there's no need for me to wear lash glue. I've just been using this like this lip tint thing that's really, really thick and sticky, but it seems to work. So yeah, that's eye stuff. I'm gonna go grab a charger and I'll be right back and we'll move on to lip. Okay, so next I'm gonna show you brow products now that my phone is plugged in and charging. So the first one I have I really don't like, and it's the L'Oreal Brow Stylish Frame and Set. And I almost dropped it. It's a pomade, and it's really, really thick, so it's like kind of hard to work with. Also, believe it or not, it's too dark. Like, wow, shocking. Literally, I don't think any brands make eye pencils really light enough for me. So I don't even fill them in anyways because I'm really bad at it. So it's like kind of sorry, I keep spinning, but yeah. The next one I have I actually do like, and if I use it light enough, like if I'm very light-handed with it, it does look my shade. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Blonde, which is the lightest color, and it's still almost too dark for me. We love that. We love a pale sister. James Charles. I don't know why I just said that. But now moving on to lip. I keep turning. It's my fault. I'm like moving around. I can't sit still. But the next thing I have is this. So we're moving on to lips. And this is actually like a lip slash blush thing. And it is the Benetint from Benefit. And you can use it as like a cheek tint or a lip tint. I don't know. I'm not really into that like permanent thing. But like, look how red it is. I'm not going to put that on my cheeks. I mean, I guess if you blend it out, it's fine. But like, I don't know. I'm not using it. It also smells really bad. I used it on my lips one time and it tasted terrible. Because like, you know, if something's on your lips, it's pretty hard not to taste it. So I tasted it and it tastes very bad. Also smells bad. But anyways, the next thing I have is also a lip tint. Actually, I mean, that's not that bad. It's still pretty red though. It's the Dr. Lip Tint, and it's Sweet Potato Pigment. I use this as like a lash adhesive because like I got this in an Ipsy bag, and this came with like the Benefit stuff. Okay, so next I'm going to show you brow products now that my phone is plugged in and charging. So the first one I have I really don't like, and it's the L'Oreal Brow Stylish Frame and Set. And I almost dropped it. It's a pomade, and it's really, really thick, so it's like kind of hard to work with. Also, believe it or not, it's too dark. Like, wow, shocking. Literally, I don't think any brands make eye pencils really light enough for me. So I don't even fill them in anyways because I'm really bad at it. So it's like kind of sorry, I keep spinning, but yeah. The next one I have I actually do like, and if I use it light enough, like if I'm very light-handed with it, it does look my shade. It is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Blonde, which is the lightest color, and it's still almost too dark for me. We love that. We love a pale sister. James Charles. I don't know why I just said that. But now moving on to lip. I keep turning. It's my fault. I'm like moving around. I can't sit still. But the next thing I have is this. So we're moving on to lips. And this is actually like a lip slash blush thing. And it is the Benetint from Benefit. And you can use it as like a cheek tint or a lip tint. I don't know. I'm not really into that like permanent thing. But like, look how red it is. I'm not going to put that on my cheeks. I mean, I guess if you blend it out, it's fine. But like, I don't know. I'm not using it. It also smells really bad. I used it on my lips one time and it tasted terrible. Because like, you know, if something's on your lips, it's pretty hard not to taste it. So I tasted it and it tastes very bad. It also smells bad. But anyways, the next thing I have is also a lip tint. Actually, I mean, that's not that bad. It's still pretty red though. It's the Dr. Lip Tint, and it's Sweet Potato Pigment. I use this as like a lash adhesive because like I got this in an Ipsy bag, and this came with like the Benefit stuff in the Beauty Insider. This stuff is thick. It is so hard to get out. Like I got it in like January, I want to say. So I just started talking and literally showed like so many products, and the camera wasn't even filming. Oh my god. All right, let me just re-show everything. What did I leave off on? I left off on, I don't know if I already showed this. I think I did, but it's the Neutrogena lipstick, and it's in like the shade Berry Brown or something. I really, really like it. I don't remember if I showed it in the other video, but if I did, I will cut this out. But next up, I have 4 other lipsticks. I already showed this one, I think. But I ended up putting this one on. It is the Urban Decay Hideaway Comfort Matte one, and it's very, very nice. It's the color I'm wearing. Very much love it. The next 3 are from L'Oreal, and this one is called Macaron. I have it swatched on my hand right there. And then the next one I have is called Peach Fuzz, which is right here on my hand. And the last one I actually didn't swatch, but it's almost kind of similar to the color. No, it's not. I'm dumb. But it's also a really, really pretty color. I think it's my favorite out of the L'Oreal ones that I have. And it is called Ferris Nude, and that is what it looks like. It's very pretty. Anyway, moving on to lip glosses and like kind of liquid lipsticks. We have this one from Too Faced, which I don't know how I feel about it. I don't really like, it's like kind of shimmery. I don't know, not the biggest fan of it, but it smells really good. It smells like gingerbread, which I like. And then the next one is also from Too Faced. This one's actually a lip gloss, not a lipstick, and it is called Pink Swan, and it's from Too Faced, as I already said, and it's like Barbie pink. The lighting is so bad you can't even see. Also, I have so much makeup on my hand now. But anyway, moving on, we have this like, it went everywhere when I opened it. It's like a lip gloss from Pacifica. It's a lip strobe. It's supposed to be white. This light's not working. It's supposed to be white. You can't even see it. But it's pink from like lip gloss, from like putting it over lipsticks and stuff, so I don't like it. The next one I have is this lip strobe from Huda Beauty. And it's like kind of crazy. Like it's kind of out there. I don't know if you can see it like right here, but it has like multi-chrome colors, so it like shifts color. It's kind of interesting. You can definitely feel the glitter when you like move your lips around. The last one I have is the Ciate London glitter flip one. So it's like when you flip your lips and stuff, it gets really glittery. You can't even tell. I was just like rubbing it around on my hand, but like it's glittery. It's kind of pretty, but kind of harsh for me. So I'm going to organize this drawer. That was everything in the drawer. So I'm going to organize this drawer and show it to you guys. And then I was going to do eyeshadow palettes in this video, but this video is getting kind of long, so I'm going to do a separate video for eyeshadow palettes. But I'm going to post it the same day as I post this one, so if you want to like watch one over the other, then you can do that.
Organized. So up here I have my 2 brow products, the lashes, and then like eyeliners over here, mascaras in the middle, and then I have my lip tints, lip strobes, and like glosses and stuff over there, and then like the solid lipsticks and the lip liner over here. So yeah, that's that.
Okay, so that was all of my like face makeup. That was all the makeup that is an eyeshadow palette. I hope you enjoyed my makeup collection. Disclaimer, I did buy almost all of this by myself. If I didn't, it was like a birthday present or something. But I do have a job, and so I do buy a lot of makeup with my money. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this.